Gio, a lot of people think that Daniel Jacobs can't do it this March 18th against Gennady Golovkin. How do you see that fight, man? And what do you expect from Daniel Jacobs?
Well, Daniel Jacobs, I mean, just by being alive, he's just a miracle, you know?
Yeah.
He's a wonderful guy, and he's a motivation for anybody. But once we see what's going to happen, well, we all know that. I think Golovkin's going to take that fight.
Yeah.
I think Golovkin is too strong, and that's going to go against him in the future because he focused too much on his power. He's forgetting about his defense. And I think that's going to affect him a lot.
Do you think the top names could be waiting for Golovkin to show some kind of sign where he's slowing down? Because, you know, Jacobs is one of the very few who's willing to step in there with him. There's a few other names out there, and the people want to see him fight, and the fights haven't happened for whatever reason.
Well, yeah, but the reason is that Golovkin is too strong. There's no other reason. I've been there, you know, in that spot where nobody wanted to fight me, and some managers, some promoters that take care of the fighters. And if I were to be a trainer, if I were to be a promoter, I will definitely not want somebody of my fighters to fight Golovkin.
Yeah.
He's a tremendous fighter, and I think to beat him, we gotta find another Golovkin that hits hard, that can take a punch, and that he likes the Mexican style, and that tears you apart. If you just go forward and they see that they can't do damage to you, it's a.
How does that feel, man? How do you describe that, being on top, being avoided, being the best fighter at the moment? And like you said, you know, people duck you. How does that feel, man? Do you feel superior than other fighters? Do you feel better?
Well, in my thing, it was more that I used to feel desperate because I knew that little weight classes won't make that much money, you know. So I was desperate, you know, because I would see other fighters that really suck, but they had a good promoter, good company, a good background, and they will make more money of me than me. And I would be desperate. I'd be like, why can't I find that guy? You know, why can't I get that fight and beat him? And that was my situation, you know.
Yeah.
They will avoid me sometimes. Even Chocolatito, when he started like calling me out. I'd be like, yeah, but how come he called me out and never sent a phone call, contract, you know, a deal or something, you know? And that's frustrating, you know, because sometimes you wait for the fight, big money fight, just go away because of fear, you know?
Yeah.
Even Raheem Asloum was a French guy when I was 108, contender #1 at WBA. He even leave the title maker to not fight me.
Yeah.
So that's frustrating. That guy was winning $1 million to fight. I was ranked #1, and he avoided me a lot of times, and to the point that he leave the title.